All right, what's up, everyone? Welcome back to the live stream. Today is March 14th, Pi Day, and what a day to do a stream on mathematics and numbers. So, welcome to the live stream, everyone. To those of you watching on the replay, those of you that are live, thanks for tuning in as always. Please give a thumbs up for the live people chat. Please give a thumbs up for those people that can hear me. Make sure all the sound check is good. I see. Coffee Girl says thumbs up. Thank you. Maka says Playboy Cardi album released today, I guess. His name is Jordan, huh? Interesting. I didn't know about that. I don't follow rap. I do not like rap. So that's one thing you will not see on this channel very often is rap decodes. If you want that, go to Zach Hubbard's channel or Zach's crew. Zach's crew does a lot of rap decodes. But me, just not a fan of rap, man. Just not. Sorry. But doesn't matter. There's plenty of stuff to talk about. There's plenty of stuff to talk about, including what I'm going to talk about in this decode. And hello to Widow's Son. Guys, make sure you guys go check out Widow's Son's latest video. He just finished it. I mean, his decode was pretty mind-blowing. And the funny thing is me and Widow's Son are completely synced up with this alien theme. So, and also in the chat, we got Dreams and Cosmic Trip. So he has he or she, I'm not sure if I'm sorry if I'm saying he, and I don't know if you're a male or female, but he's saying possibly in the coming weeks. What do you mean? I expect a big finale to this stupid planet. Well, I mean, I don't know if I would expect a big finale. I think an awakening is coming. I think that things are going to start opening up. People are going to start realizing more and more, at least I hope. Or they're just the psyops are just going to get even worse and people are going to fall more asleep. But to those who are wanting to be awake and wanting to see this stuff, it's certainly there. But I get what you mean. I don't necessarily disagree with you. That's why I don't really try to make predictions anymore on this channel. I mean, I like to kind of look forward, but I don't like to say, this is going to happen. This isn't going to happen. The only thing I thought might happen today, to be honest, was the Pope might pass away. But honestly, I didn't know if I really expected that to happen either. But for all we know, the Pope might already be dead. So, I mean, it's just the question of when they're gonna announce his death, or he's not dead and he's just gonna die sometime in the next year, or he's gonna live till he's 100 years old. I don't know, but yeah, thank you to all the 91 of you that are here, and I appreciate all of you. And just go look at the subscribers on my channel. Again, I just want to start off the decode with this. So, basically, Lambda, do you guys know this channel? Lambda 115, okay? Notice that he's got 404 subscribers right now. That's the amount of verses in the book of Revelation. So he's got an interesting number of subs right now. But Lambda did a decode expanding on my decode from a few days ago, and it absolutely blew my mind. So if you guys don't know who Lambda 115 is, I consider him to be one of, if not the best decoder in this community. He constantly finds mind-blowing things. And let me just take you through. Yeah, please hit the like buttons, everyone. Thank you, Sojourn137, for reminding. But first of all, I want to thank all of you guys for almost having me at 10K subs right now. Guys, I'm 3 subs away from 10K. I'm 3 people away, man. Am I going to get to 10K on stream? Should I stay on the stream today until I get to 10K? I don't know. But thank you guys so much. I never thought I'd have 10K people subscribe to me. I said this in the last video, but it's just absolutely, I'm so grateful for you guys. Even if You guys don't always like my decodes, or you do. I don't care. I'm just glad to have you a part of my life in some way. You know, you guys are connected with me, and I have love for you all, even the people that are sometimes upset with me or don't like what I do. Or to all of you guys out there that watch my videos, thank you for getting me to a place I never thought I'd be. So I just wanted to start this decode. And how fitting would it be for me to hit 10K on Pi Day, man? Come on, let's get me to 10K on Pi Day. Let's do that. I'm 3 people away. So maybe somebody has an extra account they want to go like log into and subscribe under. I'm not saying do that, but I'm just saying it would be so awesome to hit 10K subs on Pi Day. And but let's talk about Lambda. Let's get Lambda to 10K subs, okay? You see this guy right here? He has 4.04 subscribers, and he's finding stuff like this. So he gave me a shout out, okay? And last week I talked about Pi Day, and I had made a connection between the number 1392, okay? So there's from the release of the movie Pi to today's Pi Day blood moon was 1,392 weeks, okay? Now, 392 is the 314 composite number, and of course, we're talking about from Pi Day to today's Pi, from Pi movie to Pi Day eclipse, right? And there was 1392 weeks. Well, Lambda, he just found the most amazing. So you see what I have here, guys? And look at what Lambda found, man. In fact, I think we can just play the video. Let's just watch the video together, guys, because this is mind-blowing. Let's just watch it. I'll be quiet for a second. You're not going to hear anything. There's no sound, but watch what he does here. Come on. There's not going to be any sound, guys. I can't get any sound. There's no sound. I'm not speaking. Sorry. But did you guys get the gist of this though? Last week I measured 1392 weeks between Pi movie and Pi Day. And look at this, man. When you take the first 314 digits in Pi and you add them up, you get 1392, man. Guys, there's 1392 weeks exactly between Pi and today, the Pi blood moon. And 392, which is in the number, is the 314th composite number. When you take the 314 digits, like he did here, and you put them in there, this is the first 314 digits of Pi, it sums to 1392. That's epic. That is epic. You know, like I just this is going to be ranked up in my list of one of the greatest findings that I've seen in a while. And so big shout out to Lambda. Please, guys, go get him to 10K subs, please. Let's get him to 10K subs. Let's do it. Also, let's get Widow's son to 2,000. Let's at least get him to 2,000. He just broke the 1K subscriber mark. Let's get Widow's son to 1K. Also, or 2K, sorry, or 10K one day, hopefully. And let's get Joseph back to 10K subs. Joseph Aquaviva 2222. Let's get him back to 10. He used to have like 18K and then he got his channel deleted. So let's get my brother Joseph back to where he deserves to be. Okay. Also, I know Jurassic's watching. Jurassic, are you in the chat? Jurassic Liars. Let's get Jurassic Liars to 10K also. Right? Let's get all these guys up, man. I'm at 10K, but all these other guys are just as good as me, if not better. I mean, Lambda, he blows my mind on a daily basis. Sean is a ridiculously good decoder from Widow's Son. I mean, Joseph, I mean, do I even need to say much about Joseph right now? He every day for years he's been exposing this stuff amazingly. Like these decoders, I just hope you guys will go support them. Go watch their videos just like you watch mine and give them likes, give them subs, okay? I love the people in this community, so I hope you guys will support them. Also, Casey Jones Astrology, I know he has a new channel now, but make sure you guys go check out his. I don't know if he's posting videos anymore, but I think you can subscribe to his channel. He's also, I mean, what would I be without Casey Jones Astrology? I mean, he's given me so much that I can't even thank him enough for all the stuff he's pointed me to. So, yeah, I mean, and don't forget one of the most important parts of this community, Derek from Gematrinator 85. I don't know if he's in here right now, but again, what would we be without Derek and his amazing calculator? And the fact that he allows me to use his calculator and to use his amazing tool. Just thankful to all of you. Again, I know this stream is starting off kind of all over the place, but I'm thanking everyone. I'm showing other people's work. So, you know, thank you all. And hopefully these people will get the recognition that they also deserve. So, all right. Well, with that being said, let us jump into the live stream portion. And we may have time. Again, guys, I need 3 subs to get the 10K, man. 3 subs. So hopefully we'll do that while we're on live. That would be awesome. All right, so this decode is a continuation of what I began talking about in my last decode with Michael Jordan, okay? And I showed you guys that Michael Jordan is super connected to today's pi eclipse. And then I realized that Michael Jordan is super connected to the dream and the aliens, okay? So what we're gonna do in this crazy stream, yeah, and don't forget about the illusion. I'm sorry I forgot about the illusion. I was in his live stream yesterday. Go check out the illusion on YouTube. He also another decoder that deserves way more views. So thank you for reminding me, John. I appreciate that. I have a hard time remembering everyone, but hopefully I didn't forget too many people. Yeah, I can't just. If anyone's in the chat that wants their channel, please post your links in the chat, okay? So let's talk about Michael Jordan and the Pope being 88 years and 88 days old today on the blood moon. So a big part of this decode is going to be all about the number 88, but 88 is also the sum of 62 and 26, okay? The Pope turns 88 years and 88 days old today. And this is all connected to the Pope, guys. I mean, the Pope is one of the central figures of this reality. So he's a very important figure in this Pi Day. The fact that he turns 88 years and 88 days old on this day is just wild. Just think about that. So, and yes, the blood moon was visible this morning already. I didn't get a chance to see it, but a lot of you guys said you got a chance to see it. So for those of you who got a chance to see the blood moon, good for you. I didn't. It was cloudy here, and I was sleeping. So, but so anyway, the Pope's 88 years, 88 days old. Now, why am I putting there 62 plus 26 equals 88? Well, that's because not only because, you know, the 88 connection, but so Michael Jordan, today, he has a very special day in his life, and he's very connected to the Pope, who I just mentioned is 88 years and 88 days old today. So look at this with Michael Jordan, okay? This is what first got me. I'm taking you down, the exact path that I took to find these conclusions. This is in the exact order that I discovered these things in order to find all this stuff and link it together, okay? So the first thing I noticed was Michael Jordan. He turned 62 years and 26 days old on the blood moon today. Now, that's important because the name Jordan equals 62 and 26. He turned 62 years, 26 days old today. The word papacy, which is the Pope, right? The papacy equals 6226. Again, the Pope is 88 years and 88 days old today. 62 plus 26 is 88. Papacy equals 6226. Jordan 6226. Jordan is 6226 today. But what if I told you that Michael Jordan was born 26 years, 62 days after the Pope? Guys, like the opposite. So today Jordan is 6226. When Jordan was born, the Pope was 2662. Now, 2662, 26 years, 62 days, is exactly 314 months. Guys, what is the chance of that? On Pi Day, 314, Michael Jordan turned 6226. And when the Pope was 314 months, or 26 years and 62 days, Michael Jordan was born. I mean, is that not mind-blowing? On top of that, the day numerology of today is 62. 3 plus 14 plus 20 plus 25, 62. If you do a lesser date numerology, which is not the most important one, you also get a 26. So what is the chance? What is the chance of that? That it's 314 months is 26 years, 62 days. And then on the day the Pope, on the blood moon, Jordan turns 6226. That's the gematria of Jordan and papacy, okay? So that's the reason I started looking into Jordan, because he has a huge sync with today, okay? Not to mention Michael Jordan is considered the greatest basketball player of all time, so he's also important in that aspect. And notice the birthdays of the Pope. 12/17. What's the birthday of Michael Jordan? 2/17. So literally, their numbers and their birthdays are almost the same, 12/17 and 2/17. Not only is Michael Jordan 26 or 62-26 today is 262 months and 26 days after his last NBA game. April 16, 2003, Michael Jordan played his last game against Philadelphia. That's going to be a very important aspect later in the stream. But yeah, he's 262 months and 26 days old today, just like today. From his last game, 262-26, 62-26 today. I mean, just how perfect is all this? But why is it? Okay, this is where it gets crazy, guys. On Michael Jordan's day, where he aligns perfectly to all this, right? On the blood moon Pi Day, why is it that the one event that is happening, you guys said in the chat in the beginning, nothing's happening today. Well, but there is an event happening today that's definitely tied to this blood moon. And what's it in? It's in wrestling, which is a subject that I talk about a lot on this channel. But for the first time ever on the blood moon, the WWE will be having their live show in SmackDown in Barcelona, Spain. So this should immediately make your eyes perk up, because if you guys know anything about the history of Michael Jordan, you should already know what this Spain thing is connected to. But why is it that the first time ever in their entire history, in their 30, however many years the WWE has been around, they have never had a SmackDown live in Spain ever, okay? Most of their shows are in the United States on live. And look what it says here. SmackDown will be must-see. It will be must-see Friday when Cody Rhodes joins Miz TV. So why is this happening on this blood moon when Jordan turns 62-26? Why is it happening in Spain? And how is it connected to the moon and Jordan and Cody Rhodes? And we're going to find out. So what if I told you that Cody Rhodes is going to be in the same stadium, the exact same stadium that hosted the 1992 Olympics in which Michael Jordan was a part of? The stadium they're going to be in tonight is going to be the Palau Municipal de Esports de Badalona. March 14, 2025, the arena will host an episode of WWE SmackDown, marking the first SmackDown episode to be broadcast in Spain. Built in 1991, it was opened in 1992 with a basketball game between Catalonia and Croatia. So get ready for it, guys. How is this tied to Michael Jordan so perfectly? Guys, the stadium that's going to host Cody Rhodes tonight for Miz TV is the exact same stadium that the Dream Team won the gold medal in 1992. The United States men's team, which was named the Dream Team, won the gold medal in the men's tournament by beating Croatia in the men's final in this stadium. And years later, on the exact day that Michael Jordan lines up perfectly with this date and the Pope, Cody Rhodes is going to be in the exact same stadium. I don't think you guys understand what the odds of this are. The WWE has never been in Spain before, ever. Never. So the fact that they're landing in the exact stadium Michael Jordan played in to win the gold medal is absolutely unfathomable. At the same time, Michael Jordan was on the Dream Team that year. And the Dream Team is a direct reference to Cody's tattoo. I mean, what is that? What is that tattooed right there on his chest, guys? What does that say? Dream. Why is the Dream guy debuting on Miz TV in Spain in the exact same stadium that the Dream Team won the gold medal? And Michael Jordan was the first guy picked. Michael Jordan was part of that team, and his teammate Scottie Pippen were part of the Dream Team. So the fact, I don't even need any numbers. I don't need any numbers. I just needed the numbers that connected Jordan to today, 62-26. Jordan equals 62-26. And now you have Cody Rhodes, the Dream, appearing in the stadium that Michael Jordan won the gold medal in with the Dream Team. So that right there is enough. I could stop right there. I could stop right there, okay? There's nothing more I should say. Let me know in the chat. Give me a thumbs up in the chat if you guys think I could stop right there and you guys would see how perfect that is. I start out with Michael Jordan and how he aligns with today, and I didn't even know that Cody Rhodes was going to be. When I first found this connection, I had no idea that Cody Rhodes was going to be in the exact same stadium that Michael Jordan won the gold medal. I didn't even know it. But this is where it gets crazier, because we need to flash back to last year when there was a story that broke about Michael Jordan. The story was, is there something wrong with Michael Jordan's eyes? Doc reveals the thoughts on the yellow tint. Concern over the discoloration of Michael Jordan's eyes rebounded after fans noticed a yellow pigment in the retired NBA star's eyes at a soccer match in Monaco against Barcelona. Okay, so Michael Jordan, he gets attention when he's at a game featuring Monaco and Barcelona. Well, where is the SmackDown tonight, guys? It's in Badalona, which is a suburb of Barcelona. Michael Jordan won his gold medal in Barcelona. Now, last year, guys, this was a lunar eclipse. When this event happened, when Michael Jordan appeared with his bad eyes, It was under a lunar eclipse, just like today is a lunar eclipse. Go look it up. There was a partial lunar eclipse on 9/19 when this picture was taken, and Michael Jordan was watching Barcelona lose to Monaco. Now, in the 1992 Olympics, the Dream Team visited Monaco. Are you kidding me? Go look it up, guys. The Dream Team spent their days in Monaco, and they played in Barcelona during 1992 Olympics. And Michael Jordan last year on the lunar eclipse was watching a game between Monaco and Barcelona. And now on the next lunar eclipse, Cody Rhodes, the Dream, is at the stadium where Michael Jordan won the gold medal. So why does Jordan look sick under a blood moon? I mean, it's probably just alcohol. He's probably just drunk. I mean, but the story is what the big picture here is. The story is that he looks sick. They were saying he had jaundice or yellow eyes, okay? Now, what if I told you that tonight, Cody Rhodes is not only in the same stadium that Michael Jordan won the gold medal in 1992, he's going to be on Ms. TV. And Ms. TV is hosted by a guy named Michael. Oh, it's just go crazy. Literally, Cody Rhodes is going to be on Ms. TV. The name of the Miz is Michael Mizanin. Michael Jordan, Michael Mizanin. Look at the name Michael, guys. Why all the Michael on the blood moon? What's up with all the Michael? Well, because Michael equals blood moon in 2 ciphers. So interesting that you have all this Michael stuff going on this very day. But this is where the numbers get very crazy, guys. From the day that Jordan appeared sick at the soccer match between Monaco and Barcelona on the lunar eclipse, the partial lunar eclipse, to the lunar eclipse today where Cody Rhodes is in Barcelona, it's 176 days from that day. Guys, from the day the Dream Team won the final in this very stadium in 8/8/1992 to today is 17006 weeks, man. The same numbers. What is the chance of that? Michael's sick 176 days before today. Michael wins the gold medal in the same stadium that they're going to be at today. 17,006 days. Look at that. That's your 176. Now, what's up with this 176? Because the Pope turns 88 years and 88 days old today. What's the sum of 88 plus 88? 176. Okay? So the fact that Michael Jordan lines up both of his things with the 176, and the Pope, who I already showed, is connected to Michael Jordan perfectly. When Michael Jordan was born, the Pope was 314 months old. Today is 314. And yeah, the 176, man, 88 miles an hour, right? Time traveler. This all goes back to Trump, time travel, Back to the Future. 88 plus 88 is 176. Back to the Future equals 176. Let me just show you that. Donald J. Trump equals 176. Back to the Future, 176. Okay. Notice that Back to the Future equals Michael Jordan. If you spell it right. Michael Jordan equals 59. Back to the Future equals 59, the same cipher. So again, Pope Francis also equals 59 in that same cipher. I totally forgot. Pope Francis equals 59. So yeah, let me just bring up the 59s here. Hold on. Oh, look at Spain. Yeah, they're in Spain today. Look. Spain equals 59 in ordinal. Michael Jordan was in Spain and he got his eyes, and Back to the Future equals 59. Michael Jordan, Pope Francis, Spain. Okay. But yeah, how perfect is that? all lining up with the 88 miles per hour. We're about to see some serious stuff, man. Of course, whenever that is going to be, I don't know when we're going to see some serious stuff, but I mean, we already saw some serious stuff with COVID and stuff, but when is the next serious event? But here's where we have to understand why are all these men linked together? Why is Cody Rhodes connected to Michael Jordan? Why is Cody Rhodes' father, the American Dream, Dusty Rhodes, connected to Michael Jordan? And why is the gold medal game in 1992 connected to all of them? All right, so the first thing you got to understand is that Cody Rhodes' father, remember, Cody Rhodes is appearing in the same stadium that Michael Jordan won the gold medal in 1992. Dusty Rhodes is the father of Cody Rhodes. Dusty Rhodes is the American Dream. So here we have the dream connection again. But I want you guys to understand what a moon synodic sidereal month is, because in order to understand this riddle, you need to understand measuring by the moon. That's why all this is happening on a blood moon. The sidereal month is a time needed for a moon to return to the same place against the background of the stars. That's approximately 27.321661 days. So long story short, if you measure from Dusty Rhodes' birth to the birth of Michael Jordan, so the Dream, American Dream, Dusty Rhodes, to the birth of the leader of the Dream Team, Jordan, it's 232 sidereal months exactly. No extra days. Exactly 232 sidereal months. Well, if you measure from Jordan to the birth of Dusty Rhodes' son with the dream tattooed on his chest, it's 299 sidereal months and 0 days. So another perfect 0-day landing, right? You're landing on a perfect count, 232 and 0, 299 and 0. Well, if you measure from Cody Rhodes' birth to the day that Michael Jordan and the Dream Team won the gold medal in the same stadium he's going to be in tonight, it was exactly 95 sidereal months. And that means from the day Michael Jordan was born to the day he won the gold medal, it was exactly 394 sidereal months. And this is where it gets wild, guys. What number did I start the stream talking about with Michael Jordan? Did I not talk about the 62 and the 26? And look how old. So we're going to go from the first guy in the timeline, the American Dream himself. How old was the American Dream when the Dream Team won the gold medal? Guys, he was exactly 626 sidereal months old. The American Dream, Dusty Rhodes, the father of Cody, was 626 sidereal months old exactly the day they won. And what does Jordan equal? Again, the 6226. That brings it all together, guys. The American Dream was 262. Somebody's saying I need to remove a comment. Please remove the comment on the bottom. Oh, I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry. I hope I didn't just make it the whole stream. You guys couldn't see anything. Okay. So anyway, the fact that the American Dream was 62, there it is, guys, 626 sidereal months exactly on the Dream Team winning. Now, this is why the moons, why is this all happening on the blood moon? Because these guys are all perfectly synced up with the moon and the dream. The American Dream, the leader of the Dream Team, the son of the dream, and it's all perfect. And that's why Dusty Rhodes was 626 months old on that day of the Dream Team. Like, so perfect. And that's why we get all the way back to today, where Jordan turns 62 years and 26 days old. And Cody Rhodes, the son of this guy, is going to be in the same stadium where this happened. You know, this is how perfect this is. Okay. And this doesn't seem like man doing this, guys. This is too perfect. I mean, this is another level of perfect. I mean, it's pretty, I don't know. It just doesn't. There's many more layers to this. Like what I showed you with Lambda, what he showed. I don't see how man can know all those things, man, and get that stuff to line up so perfect, right? So again, I just wanted to remind you guys about the 6226s. But now let's talk about the meat of this presentation. It all goes back to the aliens. So Michael Jordan not only turns 62 years, 26 days old today, he also turns exactly 33 Martian years old. So I'll let that sink in for a minute. Michael Jordan turns exactly 33 Martian years old today. Mars is the red planet. He turns Martian years old on the day that the moon goes red. So the moon literally becomes like Mars. It looks like Mars a bit. And notice that in satanic gematria, eclipse equals 314. Today's 314. Eclipse equals 33. So Jordan is turning 33 Martian years on the eclipse. And notice that he's wearing red, the red planet, Mars. So this is an important aspect. Just remember this as we go through the rest of the decode, that today is the Martian birthday of, and how long is a Martian year, guys? A Martian year is 687 days, approximately 687 days. So that means Michael Jordan is is 33 cycles of 687 days old today. That's all that means. Okay? 33 Mars years. Well, what if I told you the day that they took a picture of Michael Jordan's eyes being yellow, it was exactly 33 years after he was elected to the Dream Team. On September 21st, 1991, Michael Jordan and Scottie Pippen became part of the Dream Team. And exactly 3 years later, last year, on the lunar eclipse, the partial lunar eclipse, Michael Jordan was pictured looking sick with his yellow eyes. So again, he turns 33 Martian today. Last year on the eclipse, he was 33 years after he was selected to the Dream Team. But this is where we're going to bring it all together, and I'm going to show you how I'm pretty sure that I know how this all ties to the aliens, okay? So Michael Jordan, he's famous for being in a movie called Space Jam. Now, what is Space Jam about, guys? It's about aliens, okay? Space Jam is about aliens and the Looney Tunes. So it makes me wonder, are they going to pull a fake alien invasion and everyone's going to go loony? Everyone's going to go crazy over this. Everyone's going to believe in the fake alien invasion. And then I'm not saying aliens are real either, guys. I don't believe in aliens, I don't think. I believe more like in spirits or something like that. Demonic spirits, or I don't know what you want to call them, but I don't necessarily believe in aliens like what are depicted, okay? Yeah, I saw that. Saturn just acquired 128 new moons. Keeper of time equals 128, actually. So look at this, guys. So Cody Rhodes is appearing in the same stadium that Jordan won the gold medal. And Cody Rhodes, before he was the American Nightmare, Cody Rhodes, before he was the WWE champion, he played a character that no one really liked, and he didn't even like it. He played a character called Stardust. And Stardust had a very alien-like persona. He was an interdimensional being, is what they called him. So kind of alien-like, okay? So Cody Rhodes played a little alien interdimensional being in the WWE with a star. And we're going to get how this ties to the star Sirius in a little bit. But in case you don't think that this is all connected, look at the gematria, as you guys can already see on the screen here. Look at the gematria of alien and dream. Again, what's the tattoo on Cody's chest? Dream. What's the gematria of alien and dream? It's a direct match in all ciphers, guys. When you see this type of all ciphers matching, you know it's something. Alien equals dream. Now, what happens in the beginning of the Michael Jordan movie, Space Jam? Let's read. This is the first part of the synopsis that Wikipedia gives on this movie. It says, in 1973, a young Michael Jordan tells his father, James, about his dreams of playing in the NBA. Yeah, think about it. Why did they start the summary of this movie by talking about somebody's dreams? And this movie is about aliens, and alien equals dream. And I want you guys to notice the number 23. Alien equals 23. Dream equals 23. Michael Jordan wore the number 23. In the movie Space Jam, he tells his dad about his dreams when dream equals 23. And in the movie Space Jam, which equals 23, he tells his dad about his dreams of being in the NBA. Michael Jordan won his gold medal in 1992 with the Dream Team in Spain, which equals 23. Cody Rhodes is going to be in the same stadium in Spain tonight. He's going to be in the Badalona Stadium. Badalona equals 23. And Cody Rhodes played Stardust, which equals alien, which equals dream. I mean, come on now. Give me a thumbs up in the chat if you think this is pretty obvious. You have the connection between the alien and the dream, and you have Jordan having his dreams and Cody Rhodes having his alien Stardust. All these things equal 23. Michael Jordan wore the number 23. But this is where we got to understand like where this alien narrative comes from. We're going to go a little bit deeper here and talk about, I mean, just think about it, guys. Spain equals where they're going to be tonight. It equals alien, it equals Stardust, it equals dream, you know. But look at this. On the day that his movie released, Michael Jordan was 1760 weeks old. Did I not show you back here that today, from Michael Jordan being sick in the news, was 176 days, and today is also 17,006 days after he won gold medal in that same stadium they're going to be in today. And on the day that Space Jam released, he was 17600. He was 176. Zeros don't count in numerology, so 176. And look at the runtime of Space Jam. 88 minutes. 88 minutes. Just like the Pope is 88 years, 88 days old today. 88 plus 88 is 176. Oh, and I forgot to even mention, guys, the gold medal game was on 8-8. So Space Jam was 88 minutes. He won the gold medal on 8-8. Today, the Pope is 88 years and 88 days old. And Jordan equals 62 and 26. You add those together, it equals 88. But this is where we have to understand that this seems to all be tied to the story of Sirius, the dog star. So Michael Jordan is famous for playing for. Oh, Labda says Jordan equals 88 in capitals. Ah, that's interesting. I didn't see that. Thank you, Labda. And big shout out to you again, Labda. Thank you so much for all your amazing decodes, man. You blow my mind. All right, so Sirius was released by the Alan Parsons Project. I did a decode about this album, actually. Go back and watch my decode about the Alan Parsons Project's album. Did I forget something, Sean? What did I forget? All right, let me just get this done, and then we'll hit on all the things that I might have missed at the end here. Okay. All right, so Sirius You guys are not going to understand why I'm making this connection yet, but you're going to understand in a minute. So Michael Jordan, the year that Michael Jordan was drafted, Michael Jordan's first year in the NBA was 1984. The year he was drafted, his team that he drafted him was the Chicago Bulls. And the same year that he was drafted, they started playing the Sirius song as their opening song when they came into the stadium. So think about that. As soon as Michael Jordan was drafted, the Bulls started playing the song Sirius. And Sirius is on the album The Alan Parsons Project. And the next song after that is called Eye in the Sky. So I talked about this. This album is so coded. But it's important to know this. Why Michael Jordan is completely connected to Sirius. Because that's the song that he debuted with. The first time he ever entered a stadium was to the song Sirius. Think about that. But why is this all about Sirius? And I'll tell you how Cody Rhodes connects into that in a minute. But if you go through the archives of all the alien stuff, you're going to see the name Sirius popping up an awful lot. Okay? So let's just take this one step at a time here. There was a girl named Carol S. Rosen, and Rosen kind of sounds like roses. And the word Cody Rhodes, Rhodes means where roses grow. So that's an interesting connection. But Carol S. Rosen, let's read about her. She is best known for her claims about her conversations with Werner von Braun, in which she supposedly warned, or where he supposedly warned her about a staged extraterrestrial threat as part of a long-term plan to increase military spending and control. So that's Carol Rosen. She supposedly heard from Werner von Braun that there would be a fake alien invasion. Okay. Now you have this guy, Stephen M. Greer. Who is he? Well, he founded the Center for Study of Extraterrestrial Intelligence in the Disclosure Project, which claims to seek the disclosure of alleged classified UFO information. So what did Stephen M. Greer release? He released a documentary called Sirius. All right, so Michael Jordan, I already showed you how he's connected to the alien theme. Michael Jordan, his song is Sirius. He debuted with this song. And two people, or this guy, who released a documentary called Sirius. Now, what is the documentary called Sirius about? I don't know if any of you guys have ever seen this. I've never seen this. I should watch this. In fact, maybe that's our homework tonight, guys. Maybe we should watch this documentary. But the Sirius documentary was produced by Stephen Greer and focuses on the disclosure of extraterrestrial life, UFOs, and advanced technologies. Carol S. Rosen appears in the documentary. Okay, so here's Carol S. Rosen, the one who worked under Werner von Braun. She appears in Sirius, which was made by this guy. Okay, so Carol S. Rosen appears in the documentary as it touches upon the theme of space militarization and extraterrestrial disclosure. Both Rosen and Greer are passionate about. The film also includes discussions of extraterrestrial presence and cover-up of UFOs. Okay, so let's bring this all together. I'm going to show you something that I've been wanting to reveal for months now, like at least a month and a half, 2 months. So last month, or I think it was last month, I discovered something called the Montauk Project. Experiments in time. I've been talking about this decode, about the number 88. Time travel, 88 miles per hour. Guys, tell me in the chat, what are we going to see? What are we going to see when we get 88 miles an hour? Can someone in the chat type the word? We're talking about time travel, 88 miles an hour. What are we going to see when this baby hits 88 miles an hour? Serious stuff, right? Serious. Again, So there you have that Sirius in there. And who is the first time traveler in Back to the Future? A dog named Einstein. And what's Einstein equal in Gematria? Oh, Einstein equals Sirius. Look at that, guys. Montauk equals alien and Sirius. Let's just focus on the 95, 32, 23. Let's just focus on the 95. Naples doesn't matter. All right, so look at this. The name of the project is the Montauk Project, which equals 95. Sirius equals 95. In Back to the Future, the first dog to time travel after he says Sirius stuff is Einstein, the dog. And Einstein equals 95. So that's definitely a Sirius reference. Stephen Hawking died today. Yeah. The other scientist, Stephen Hawking. Yeah. All right. So how does this all connect? The Montauk Project was published in 1992, guys. Out of all years where the Montauk Project could have been published, it was the same year that Michael Jordan won the gold medal. I've been talking about this year, the whole decode. And look at the year this was published. 1992 by Peter Moon. Preston B. Nichols and Peter Moon published it in 1992. Now, what is the Montauk Project all about? Here's a breakdown of how Sirius has been linked to the Philadelphia experiment and the Montauk Project. This one's fascinating, guys. This is one of the most fascinating things I've ever discovered. And I'm not saying I believe this or that these aliens are even real, but it's a cool story. In some esoteric and UFO conspiracy circles, the Philadelphia experiment is connected to the extraterrestrial knowledge, advanced technology, and even the star Sirius. Some versions of the Philadelphia experiment lore suggest that the technology used to render the USS Eldridge invisible was based on alien or extraterrestrial principles, which may be linked to Sirius. So let's go out for a minute and let's read about this a little bit. Yes, the Montauk Project is a conspiracy theory claim that begins from Sirius. The Syrians were involved in a secret space program and had presence on Mars. Guys, I told you Michael Jordan turns exactly 33 Mars years old today. The Syrians from Sirius star system, in this theory, supposedly had presence on Mars. These claims tie into the UFO lore and secret government projects, including the Philadelphia experiment. So the Montauk Project, the extraterrestrial involvement, the Montauk Project is the alleged secret U.S. government program that supposedly conducted mind control, time travel, and interdimensional contact. Guys, Cody Rhodes played an interdimensional being in Stardust. What do you think this star represents, guys? I think it represents Sirius. That's a pentagram, right? What's pentagram equal? Oh, it has that 95. 95 and 49 is something these all have in common. But let me just go back for the 95. Hold on. So again, we have the 5-pointed star, the pentagram, on Cody Rhodes' face here. And he's an interdimensional being. And in the Montauk Project, it alleges that there was mind control, time travel, and teleportation, and interdimensional contact. One version of the story suggests that Syrians, being from Sirius, were one of the alien races working with the Montauk scientists, providing technology involved in space programs and related to Mars and the moon. So in this theory, these Syrians were helping the scientists supposedly, and they were related to Mars and the moon. Now, how is that connected today, guys? Because Michael Jordan, the guy who won the gold medal in 1992, the same year the Montauk Project was released, he turns 33 Mars years old today on a blood moon. So here you go, Mars and moon. See? The Montauk Project is connected to the Syrians with the Mars and the moon. But long story short, the Philadelphia experiment, if I can find it here, the Sirius star system is theoretically connected to the Philadelphia experiment. So let me just look that up real fast. This is the next big point here. The Philadelphia experiment was an alleged event claimed to have been witnessed by an ex-merchant mariner, Carl M. Allen, at the United States Navy's Philadelphia Naval Shipyard in Philadelphia, sometime around October 28th, Bill Gates' birthday, 1943. Don't forget, Bill Gates has the Space Needle. This happened on Bill Gates' birthday. Allen described an event where the U.S. Navy attempted to make a destroyer escort USS Eldridge disappear and the bizarre results that followed. So I'm not going to get into the whole story of this, but the main point here is that this is called the Philadelphia experiment. Now, who just won the Super Bowl, guys? Where did Cody Rhodes win his title? Oh, was that not in Philadelphia, guys? Did I not just show earlier in the year that the person that Cody Rhodes beat in Philadelphia for the championship was Roman Reigns, who has a perfect connection to Sirius and 9/11? Go back and watch my video on Roman Reigns and Sirius. And Cody Rhodes beats Roman Reigns in Philadelphia. The Philadelphia project is tied to the Montauk Project, which supposedly is tied to Sirius and Syrians. Now, who is this guy? Do you guys see this guy right here? Do you guys see this guy holding Cody Rhodes up in Philadelphia? Guess what this guy is, man. Let's see if anyone in the chat is smart enough to understand what I'm pointing here. What nationality do you think this guy holding this guy, Cody Rhodes, who I'm connecting to this serious stuff, what nationality do you think this guy is? Also, notice he has red hair. Exactly. He's Syrian. Come on, man. He's Syrian. I mean, what is the chance of that? There is only one Syrian WWE wrestler, man, and he's the one holding Cody Rhodes. And who's this guy on the right? That's Jey Uso. And what do you think Jey Uso equals in Gematria? Hold your breath, guys. Get ready. Jey Uso equals Sirius, equals Montauk, equals Pentagram. So the guys holding Cody Rhodes in Philadelphia is a Syrian and a guy who equals Sirius. Jey Uso. Jey Uso equals Sirius. I mean, that just blows my mind. Like, come on. Like, the Philadelphia experiment is connected to the Syrians? Now, Cody Rhodes. Now, let's bring this all together. Cody Rhodes won his title in Philadelphia right before the eclipse last year. What was Michael Jordan's last game against? Guys, it was against Philadelphia. Michael Jordan's last game in the NBA was against Philadelphia. And Cody Rhodes' championship, the dream, he finally accomplished his dream in Philadelphia. The Philadelphia experiment, man. Yeah, and Widow's Son in the chat is talking about fly like an eagle. The Eagles are the team from Philadelphia who just won the Super Bowl, guys. Oh, and I forgot, who is the coach of the Philadelphia Eagles? This should bring it all together, guys. Guys, the coach of the Philadelphia Eagles is Nick Sirianni. Drop the mic. All right, so I don't see how you can question it now. How many people have the name Sirianni? The Philadelphia Project is connected to Sirius. Cody Rhodes wins the title, and he's held up in the air by a Syrian and a guy who equals Sirius. And then the Philadelphia team wins the Super Bowl the next year, coached by a guy named Sirianni. I mean, wow. I mean, you might as well say this is as close as you're going to get to a guy with the name Sirius. No one has the last name Sirius. I don't know anyone who has the last name Sirius, but this is about as close as you're going to get to being a Sirius symbol with a last name. Otherwise, if they called him Nick Sirius, no one would. That's not a real last name, guys. At least I don't think it is. So the closest they could do was say, oh, we're just going to name this guy Sirianni. And yeah, we're going to make him the Eagles head coach. And we're going to tie him to the Montauk Project, which mentions the Philadelphia experiment, which mentions Sirius, which mentions Mars, which mentions aliens, which mentions UFOs. And don't forget, the guy that was holding up Cody Rhodes right here, Jey Uso, he's going to be fighting in Philadelphia or in this WrestleMania this year. But look, he also equals, look what Jey Uso equals. Jey Uso equals Montauk, equals Stardust. Cody Rhodes' interdimensional being equals alien. Let me just take all these other things off here. Hold on. Notice that moon equals 23 in Chaldean. Chaldean, one of the oldest ciphers. So blood and moon equal 23. So that's probably very interesting. But let's just get rid of these. Look at how Jey Uso equals 23 in both ciphers, guys. So all of these things come together with the number 23. Jey Uso holding up Cody Rhodes next to the Syrian. He's connected to the Montauk Project about the Philadelphia experiment in Sirius. Cody Rhodes plays Stardust, which equals alien, which equals dream. Like Michael Jordan, the Dream Team, Cody Rhodes, the Dream. They're going to be in Spain today. And look at that, Space Jam equals 23. So it all comes together. And I don't think the things, again, I'm doing a lot of theorizing. If you guys think that this is absolutely nonsense and this is like, I'm not saying that I believe in this Montauk project, that it's even real. It's just another psyop probably, but the story that they're telling seems to be connecting to the Montauk Project. Susan Donahue, saying that Siri Iris, the national flower of Jordan. The iris. That's a really good point. Sirianni, Italian origin denoting someone from Syria. No, I didn't mention that, Widow's Son, but that's another good addition. All right, we got a few more just random things that we want to go through here too. Today is a blood moon, and American Dream equals Blood Moon. And of course, Cody Rhodes is the son of the American Dream. All this stuff's happening today. Jorge Mari Bergoglio, 105. The Philadelphia Eagles equals 105. The Philadelphia Eagles. Yeah, that's not the best connection. The Philadelphia Eagles equals 105, but that is interesting. Another thing is, last year when Michael Jordan appeared sick at the soccer game, they said he had jaundice. And when Michael Jordan won the gold medal in Spain in 1992, he beat Croatia. And Croatia is a 3 out of 4 cipher match to jaundice. Thought that was interesting. Yeah, I think everything else I have here, I kind of want to talk about what Uncanny Deduction pointed out in his video today. He pointed out that Slipknot, I covered Slipknot in the last video. But remember, in the last video, we were looking into this Slipknot thing and the connection to, and we found that there was an alien connection. Remember that movie, the movie Paul? That movie Paul is about an alien. And Widow's son mentioned this in his video earlier. Make sure you guys go check out his video. But yeah, in the last video, the last end of the last live stream, we discovered that Paul, the guy Paul Gray, what was it, this way? Not that Paul Gray. Hold on. Yeah, this Paul Gray, who died, and he was the bass player for Slipknot. So there was a whole alien connection in the last live stream, if you guys caught the end of that. And that's kind of where all this stuff came to be. But yeah, I mean, what Uncanny Deduction pointed out is that John Cena was attacking Cody Rhodes recently, and Slipknot actually has a song that says the lyrics, "You can't see me because I live in the Umbra." And let me see if I can find the lyrics. "You can't see me, for I hide in the Umbra." So this is supposedly the song where Slipknot gets its name from. And look at the closing lyrics. Whoops. Look at the closing lyrics to the song. It says, "You can't see me, for I hide within the Umbra." You can't see me, for I hide within the Umbra. You can't see me, for I hide with. They keep repeating that. Well, what does that mean? What is an Umbra? Let's look it up. What is an Umbra? The term Umbra is the darkest part of a shadow. For instance, in a lunar eclipse, the Umbra is the Earth's shadow that completely covers the moon, causing it to appear reddish. Guys, it's the Umbra. Slipknot's lyrics say, "You can't see me, for I hide in the Umbra." Who says you can't see me? If you guys know wrestling, John Cena, man. And what was John Cena just doing to Cody Rhodes? "You can't see me." John Cena just turned bad guy for the first time. "You can't see me." John Cena, Cody Rhodes. There he is, putting a Slipknot. I just told you that the song Slipknot has "You Can't See Me, for I Hide in the Umbra," and John Cena says "You Can't See Me," and he was putting a Slipknot on Cody Rhodes. I mean, what in the world? It makes perfect sense, guys. That's John Cena's catchphrase is "You can't see me." The lyric is "You can't see me, for I hide in the Umbra." The Umbra is the eclipse that we're having today. So I just thought that was wild. Big shout out to Uncanny Deduction, because that was one of, I mean, he's always finding fire stuff. But yeah, he really outdid himself on this one. And the funny thing is, I had just did decodes about Slipknot, and I had just did decodes about this event. So the fact that they tie together, and just funny that it all ties to me too, you know, like, you guys know how connected I am to Cody Rhodes, man. Anyway, sometimes I'm speechless. But let's go into the comments. Yeah, what a trip. Sojourn says, what a trip. Yeah. And thank you to the 177 of you still watching. Ties like a knot. Yep. And you know, thinking that we've been talking a lot about the number 8 in this decode, there's one number that looks a lot like a knot, and that would be the number 8. So in this decode, I've brought together some pretty obvious thing. Somebody's saying that from MJ's birth to Mars attack movie is 33 years, 300 days. How about that? And today, you know, Jordan is turning 33 Mars years old today. Susan is saying, Umbra witches are a clan of European dark arts practitioners from ancient times and the darker counterpart of the Lumen sages. Well, I might have to look into the Umbra witches. And thank you to ZRG TV. I appreciate you. Does anyone want to jump on here? I only want to be on for like another... I wanted to make this a roundtable, but not enough people said they could get on, so I just didn't do it. But is there anyone that wants to jump on for a few minutes? But please, let's not make it too long. Yeah, it reminds me of Umbrella, doesn't it? Yeah. Reminds me of the Umbrella Academy. Corey Taylor wears number 8. Of course he does. I forgot that, yeah. 8 is 129 in Latin. 129, first prime times 129 is 218, moon. Great stuff, Lambda. The link is in the chat. Let's get some additions from Widow's Son and whoever else might want to. I don't want to be on here for more than like 30 more minutes, though, guys. So let's get on and get to the points, and then we'll wrap it up. Let's see did we get to 10,000 subs on stream, man? Ah, we did it, guys. We did it. Hold on, Sean. Hey, man. Can you hear me? What's up, man?
Wait, did you just did it right now?
I'm at 10K subs, like on the money, man. Thank you, guys.
Congrats.
Man, this is so cool, man. On Pi Day, man, of all days. Let's see how old my channel is today, man. We're going to do this live on stream real fast. Hold on.
It's funny because I was thinking like because it went from 9 to 10, so you got 1 O, like a O, like a circle, like a pi.
Yeah, like completion. Oh, how about that? Technically, this is the 1133 day of my channel, man. That's an interesting number. Let's see if that's a prime. 1133 days into my channel, and we get to 10K, guys. Wow. Thank you guys so much. No, thank you guys. I mean, you guys are awesome, man. I couldn't ask for a better day to hit this. Oh, and guess what, guys? I had to pull out money today because I'm paying for this place here in Bosnia, and the lady's charging me 300 mark, which is the currency of Bosnia, and they charge you a fee on the ATM to pull out money. And it happened to be that after the fee and the amount I was taking out, guess how much it was in mark? It was freaking 314.5. 314.50 on 314 I pulled out of the ATM today. And 3145 is the first digits of pi if you go 31415. So just how crazy, man. Anyway, Sean, what do you have to say? That's my spiel, but I'm sure you have some stuff to add.
It's funny because I was mentioning how we've been like synced up so like accidentally, and like I didn't expect that. I mean, because my milestone's a lot smaller, but still we both reached milestones on the 13th and the 14th, and we were just anticipating the 13th and the 14th for a little while now.
Absolutely, man. We both hit our like, because whenever you hit like a number like 10,000 or 1,000 or 10, it's kind of like completion, right? So
yeah, it's a milestone for sure.
I mean, this is just crazy, man. Like, look, I never thought I'd look at my channel and see a 10 there, man. 10K. Ugh.
Yeah, well deserved.
So yeah, and well deserved to you too, man. I mean, you've been hovering around that 10 or 1,000 level for a bit, you know.
Yeah.
And it's just so funny you decided to come back just recently, and then you ended up hitting it like right before me, you know. It's just crazy.
Yeah, it's like you would think, like if someone was looking at it from the outside, you'd think that like, I don't know, we were just planning it like that, but it's honestly, it's just organic. It's just it everything is just unfolding how it's supposed to. It's crazy. It's just really crazy.
It's a perfect. I mean, when you look at your, like, me and Sean know this because, I mean, just lately I've been having so many organic syncs with Cody Rhodes and my dad, and Sean has talked about on his channel so many times about him and his dad. And yeah, it's, guys, this matrix is not just ran by people in the Jesuit order or whatever. It's much bigger and much more beautiful than they could ever make it. But I mean, I know there's people that do Gematria, know Gematria, but the overarching reality is much more big and beautiful than any man could ever make. So
yeah, and it's funny too, also because like you reached 10, I reached 101, and I've heard like Casey, Rambo, and 7-1. They've talked about how 101 is a serious code, like
yeah,
with the so perfect. Yeah, just like more perfect timing. Like there's just so many ways to look at it, and it's funny that Desad equals 101 in Latin. I think Desad, my last name.
no, really, does it?
Yeah.
Yeah, and that's a Philadelphia number too, and that's the 26 prime. And what was a number I talked about a lot here?
Oh yeah, that's right.
Yeah, 101 in your name too. I find it funny you also have the 14 in Chaldean, which is God in Chaldean. God and Satan both equal 14 in Chaldean.
No, yeah, and then the 14 was a big part of like what Seven's been on recently too, and that connects to like all this stuff as well with the aliens in outer space, because he was bringing up like the connection with 14 and like enemy of the state, and I guess you can kind of see that like as like aliens being like a threat to humanity or whatever, like as some people would see it. But
oh, sorry, I was just taking a drink. But yeah, I agree. I think so something with this, what we've been talking about with like dimensional things, like the alien stuff. Of course, I don't think most of us think that actual like aliens, like they present them, even exist, but there's definitely something bigger going on here.
There's something symbolic to it. Like
Yeah.
it's like it. I think they're presented in the way that everyone kind of understands it, like I guess the commercialized way. But I think there is like a more of a symbolic meaning to, I guess, the whole alien phenomenon or whatever.
Yeah, and considering what they were able to do with the Donald Trump ear wound thing, or whatever happened with that, I mean, if the government was going to plan some sort of alien thing like this, the mighty hand mentions in the comments here, like what better way to get all of humanity to work together than to pretend to fight some sort of alien threat, you know?
Yeah.
I just feel like if they're going to do, I mean, that's what Warner von Braun essentially said, you know, and supposedly is that they would use it to unite the world. And I mean, St. Patrick's Day, wait, is Cloverfield? Wait, that's a good connection. Cloverfield, isn't that an alien movie?
Oh, I think so.
And
Or
Clover,
monster,
of course.
or sea monster? Or something.
Huh?
Or or is it a monster? I thought it was a sea monster, but maybe it is aliens. Oh yeah.
After a giant monster. Oh yeah, it's a monster, but I guess it's probably an alien though, right? Or
Like an alien monster, maybe.
I mean, that's something interesting to think about.
Well, in Space Jam, they were called the Monstars.
Yeah, which again kind of points you back to a star again, Sirius, Monstar. Because that's what they were called, right? Like Monstars. Yeah.
Yeah. The 481 is really interesting because I think it's if you want to measure this, it's like today, like between today and tomorrow, I think it's 481 lunar months after Chernobyl.
I'm also really looking at the date 426 this year. There is a riddle for this year in that date. So, what was the? Oh yeah, you're saying
it's probably the
tomorrow, I think.
Or maybe it's a.
Oh wait, I think it is. Hold on. Yeah, it's tomorrow.
Okay.
You know what's interesting about that too is okay, so in my last stream I was talking about the band Alter Bridge and Miles Kennedy. He has a song called Ides of March, or an album called Ides of March. And what's interesting about that is we're almost in the Ides of March, right? And the song, let me just let's see, hold on. Yeah, so on the album Ides of March, there's a song called In Stride. And in that music video, they literally depict people looking at magazines saying the aliens are here. So like if there was ever a song to decode about this very thing, it would be this. Like because I don't think it's gonna play, but let me see if I can just bring it up for a second. I hate ads, man. Come on. All right, so you can see he's in the bar here. And right there.
Wow.
Aliens are coming.
Wow.
So, and again, this album that this song is on is called Ides of March. So I always thought now, because this came out in what, 2021. I always thought that maybe there would eventually be an alien invasion narrative on the Ides of March, because I mean that just seemed like what clearly it would be pointing to, but I don't know, we'll see. But
I I can't stay too long. But there's something I want to walk you through if you're down, and it's I think you're gonna love it, to be honest. I don't know why I didn't have a chance to bring it up earlier, like this week, but if it's perfectly with what you presented today with Sirius, and even with it being Pi Day, and like, you know, all the things you found with like I am and Sirius, right?
yeah.
All right, so
Yeah,
look up.
go ahead. You want me to do like a measurement or something?
Yeah, well, maybe you've even heard of this, or I didn't discover this. I actually learned this from, which is funny. I learned this from Chet Hanks, so Tom Hanks' son, because he made like an Instagram video about it 2 years ago on Pi Day. So so it's Exodus 3:14. If you want to look that up real quick, Exodus 3:14, King James. That's the I am that I am, right?
Exodus 3:14. One of my favorite verses.
Look up the King James.
King James.
Yeah. It might not make a difference, but
Okay.
Okay, so just copy paste from God to and God said unto Moses, I am that I am, just that part, and then put it in the calculator.
Yeah. I think I knew that. I just forgot. Yeah.
But that's
Wow.
I just think that's perfect for today, because it's like, you know, the I am and Sirius and the pi, and
I mean that's yeah. I mean, this is just wild, man. Like this alone deserves like a lot more looking into, like different layers of what this could mean, because like, and you know what's even interesting about Chaldean being one of the oldest ciphers and one of the ones we often overlook, but in Chaldean, the 103 is actually the sum of the whole alphabet. If you typed the whole alphabet in order into the Chaldean cipher, it's the fullness of the alphabet, 103.
oh wow, what the heck? That's actually huge.
Yeah. So that's what I mean. Is so in that cipher you get the fullness of the alphabet. And don't forget, you want to know why I think that's important? Because in the Chaldean cipher, the Chaldean they think they hail the number 9 as divine. And what is the number 9? It's the I. So this doesn't have nines in it. You'll see there's no 9s in the Chaldean cipher. It's only 1 through 8.
Yeah.
But 1 plus 8 is 9, right? So yeah, but that's a great point for people who don't know. And God said unto Moses, I am that I am is literally the first words of Exodus 3:14. And as he's saying, it sums to 3:14. I mean, that right there should just blow people's minds every time they see it, in my opinion, because that's just insane.
Yeah, I think that says a lot about the undeniable connection to Sirius and Pi, and it shows why. I mean, everything you showed today with how all that lined up with Sirius and Cody and Michael Jordan up to today, like it shows that there's, you know, something to it.
Yeah, because I mentioned in my video about I don't know if you saw that video back when I did it, but the video I did about the album called "Eye in the Sky" by the Parsons Project.
Yeah.
The way that they set that album up, it makes Sirius as the head, right? Because they put Sirius as the first song.
Yeah, I remember.
And then they go to "Eye in the Sky." which in my opinion is the sun. And then they go to the next song after that is Children of the Moon. So you have these three entities. You have Sirius, the brightest star in the sky. Then you have the eye in the sky, which most people would consider the sun, like as in our sun, in our solar system. And then you have the third song being the moon. So you have those three entities. And then, as I showed on the Freemasonry, they often depict three things. They depict a bright light in the center, and then they depict the sun and the moon. I forget what those things are called now. Masonry, sun, and moon. I don't know why I can't remember what those is. Yeah, right here. So you often see that these depict like right. This one's a better example. I don't know. Can you even see that, Sean?
Yes, yeah.
So this is like the Alan Parsons Project's album. Like they start with Sirius, which I believe is the star in the middle in this aspect, and then they talk. The next song after that is the sun, the eye in the sky, and then the moon. The Children of the Moon is the next song on the album.
Yeah, I think you're spot on.
And then they talk about Gemini after that, which is the two pillars. So I think it's pretty clear what they're talking about here. And the fact that they're saying Sirius is the first one, which I would be relating this to the first one, because this is what the whole picture is pointing to. So that's where I got the idea that this is literally a depiction of the brightest star in the sky. And maybe you could say this is Polaris or Sirius too, maybe. But the whole point is that it's the brightest star in the sky. Also, Polaris being the fixed star is also symbolic because it doesn't move, right? It's unmovable. It stays in the same place, supposedly. So that's also a attribute of God. He's unshakable. He's a rock, right? He doesn't move. He's fixed. He's unchanging, I guess would be the best way to describe it. So, again, some people may say it's blasphemous what I'm saying. I'm not saying this is actually God, like this way the Masons predicted, but I'm just saying if you look at the symbolism like it is here, and then you look at the Alan Parsons Project's album, you can kind of see what they're pointing at. But yeah, I don't know if there's something else you want to say. I kind of took your time, but. Sean? Can you hear me? Can you guys hear Sean? Let me know in the chat if you guys can hear him. Oh, he dropped out. Dang it. All right, guys. Well, I don't know if he's okay, man. So, but thank you for coming on, man. We'll have to do. Hey, Sean, let me know if you want to do like a stream on your channel tomorrow or something. Get some people over to your channel. I know tomorrow's the weekend. Maybe you're free to do like a stream. Let me know if you want to do that, and maybe we can get some people over to your channel like we did in the old days. I don't know if you want to do that, but either tomorrow or Sunday, I can jump on your stream and we can have a bit of a decode session. But thank you, Sean. Thank you, Widow's Son, for jumping on. Thank you to all the people in the chat, to all 164 of you that are still here. Don't forget to hit those like buttons. And if you guys want to support the channel, I can always use the support. The Buy Me a Coffee link is also in the white link at the top of the chat. But yeah, one last thing, I guess. Thank you guys again for 10K. 10K subs. And I think I got to thank Lambda. Lambda really helped me get over the hill today. Without Lambda's video, I don't think I would have gotten there today. But thank you so much for Lambda. Thank you to Joseph, because Joseph Aquaviva, without you, man, in the early days, without you, I would have never grown my channel like I did. So again, guys, make sure you guys go give some appreciation to Joseph over there. Go give some love to Joseph. He's working hard every day for you guys, doing decodes, pouring his soul into this. And for me, he's a big reason why I was able to reach 10,000 subs. Without Joseph, I would have never gotten here. That's the truth. Especially as fast. I would have never gotten here as fast as I did without Joseph. Because remember, Joseph had like 18K subs at once, and he was sending people my way. So, but to all the 2,000 or 3,000 of you that watch my videos every week, to those people who watch my videos every day, almost, you're the ones I'm really thankful for. So, God bless you all. You guys are amazing. Thank you, Widow's Son. Thank you, Lambda. Make sure you guys go subscribe to him. Thank you, Joseph. And yeah, I guess it's a good place to end it. And we'll see you guys probably in the next few days. Don't forget, the blood moon energy usually lasts a few days before, a few days after. So be on the lookout for maybe some celebrity deaths. I mean, celebrity deaths could be still coming in the next few days. So be on the lookout for those. And with that being said, have a great day, great night out there, everyone. And we'll see you guys in the next decode. God bless.